I wish you guys... Why can't I see my breath in my film? Can y'all see it? I have a very busy day today, and it's not busy. It's like a normal day for people, but it makes me feel very overwhelmed. I did not tell y'all about the panic attack that I had. I have not had a panic attack in probably 2 years. But the day that Mama Deej was here and we got like the snow and ice, the day that it happened, I had one so bad that I lost vision in my right eye. I actually don't know if the panic attack caused the vision loss or it went black. But I was sitting on the couch and Luke, okay, I had like a pain in my chest and it scared me a little bit, I guess. So I stood up and Luke was standing behind the couch and I stood up quickly and I went to hug him and we were hugging. And as we were hugging, I got so dizzy and I felt like I was not in my own body. And this eye went black. And from there, I spiraled. All of those things happened, like the dizziness, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't see. In my head, I'm like, you're either having an aneurysm or you're having a heart attack. But it was a real thing. I truly thought that I was. And Deej didn't even know what the hell was going on. She's like, can you come here and look at this puzzle and tell me what I'm doing wrong here? And so then I was like, oh my God, Mom. She did not know, but you know, I was hype. And then Luke's like, you're fine, calm down, calm down. But when people tell you to calm down in a situation like that or tell you you're fine, for me it makes it even worse because I was like, I'm not fine. But he was right. I was fine. But it was absolutely awful. And I don't know what brought it on. I think it was that pain that I had in my chest, but I think that pain was actually gas. And then I stood up quickly and I got dizzy and when you like kind of stand up fast and see stars, well, it was like that, but multiplied because I literally couldn't see out of this. So then I don't take naps during the day anymore. I used to, and I haven't, and it's been probably like a year since I've taken naps during the day. I had worked myself up so much that it exhausted me mentally and physically, and I took like a 3-hour nap after that. I put like Mama Deej has this cold compress for her knee, and I put it on my chest and I just slept with it, and it was awful. And I don't even know. But then I was fine after that. I chugged water and I just had to like tell myself to breathe. But damn. Anyway, okay, I guess it's time to start my day. I have people asking me what the depersonalization is or what it feels like. So I didn't even know that it was a thing until I had experienced the panic attacks that I did a couple years ago. I Googled, I was like, why do I feel like I'm not in my body? Because that's what it feels like. You don't feel like you're yourself, and you feel like you're outside of your body, almost watching yourself. And even when you like look in a mirror while it's happening, because I'll do that, I'll like look in a mirror to make sure like that I'm breathing. It's so weird. And I don't even look like myself. It feels like I'm watching a movie of me. It's terrible. And one more thing, and then I'm going to my appointment. The first time that I had the depersonalization happen to me, it lasted for a week straight. And I actually like stayed with Mama Deej. I couldn't go to, this is when I was working for the apartments. I could not go to work for a week because I would like lift up my head and I felt like I was in I was having a fever dream or some shit. I've had a few messages asking me to reshare my code with Boll & Branch for the signature hemmed sheet set. That is a tongue twister for me. This is like the 4th time I've actually filmed this slide, and I said it right that time. The the signature hemmed sheet set from Boll & Branch that we love. So I'm going to do that now. All right, so this is our sheet set in the color pewter. Disregard the wrinkles. I mean, we sleep here. I don't think y'all are too concerned about that. This bed is lived in. But these sheets are 100% organic cotton. They are like butter. And they get better with each wash. They're also all season, so they keep you cool in the summertime and warm in the wintertime. And then we also have these responsibly sourced down pillow inserts from Boll & Branch. And we have a couple blanket beds from them. This is the herringbone striped, and then this is their sweater knit blanket, as well as a duvet cover and down alternative insert. My code for Boll & Branch is MB15, and you will get 15% off of your purchase, but this is your last chance to use it. So click the sticker and get to it. Baby, but this is not convenient. I got a couple messages on here saying, MB, with all due respect, people are going to give you their opinion. That's what happens whenever you post your life on the internet. So you have to choose to not share stuff with other people. Yeah, this is my first rodeo. I've been doing this gig for a few years now, and I understand how it works, and I've taken a lot of heat for a lot of shit. But, like, I love to share things as much as I can. Like, of course, there are some things that are private, but, like, I know people, sometimes it sucks, but I personally have come such a long way from where I used to be on here. Like, I used to get so defensive with people and get so mad at people. And I'm talking about, like, mean messages. And I don't let it bother me anymore because I know that these people are struggling internally and literally taking it out on a stranger, which is me. Something's going on in their life, and then I feel, you know, you got to feel bad for those people. But anyway, I don't take that personally. You can't. It's a reflection of them and inside. But for the people who are giving me medical advice, I'm not even like, I know that it's all coming from a good place because you guys actually care about me. But also there are people who are just saying, it could be this, it could be that. Well, it could be a lot of things. I know, and if you're not a doctor, I would just appreciate if you didn't say that. But I know it's not going to stop people from saying that. But I understand. I put my life out here. People are going to have things to say. I need to be prepared for the opinions and the suggestions, and I'm not always gonna like them. But I also want to be able to talk about real life stuff like mental health. And I've talked about it before. I try not to harp on it too much because I don't want to sound depressing or get depressing because it can make a depressed person even worse. But you guys know my dad struggled with it. My dad committed suicide 2 years ago. If you're new here, because I haven't talked about it in a while, my dad committed suicide. He dealt with, mental health issues. I've had anxiety. My whole family, my mom, Deej, not so much. Sister Lauren has had anxiety. Obviously, I've dealt with it and panic attacks. And I do feel like it's important to talk about to make people know that they're not alone. So like that's worth the warranted or whatever the hell kind of messages I get from people. And again, so many people that message me today are just looking out for me, and I appreciate y'all for that. But it did make my anxiety a little bit worse. But with that text story that I typed out, I did not want to, I didn't mean to come off as being ugly, because I know that all those messages were coming from a good place. But it made me spiral sitting in the hairdresser's chair, okay? And your girl went blonder. I always say that I'm not, Shakira.